Who's Young Money?
Got money,
Yeah.
and you know it.
Yeah.
Take it out your pocket and show it. Throw it.
Yeah.
Hey YouTube, today I'm gonna teach you how to be a cheap, generous person. Let's do it.
Who's Young Money?
Got money,
Yeah.
and you know it.
Yeah.
Take it.
Okay, so you want to be a cheap but generous person. You want to save your money, but you want to be able to spend it. Well, I'm going to tell you how to do that right now. It's called the 10% rule. Okay, this means, now in the beginning you're not going to seem very generous. Okay, when you have $10 in your bank account and you're only spending $1, you're not going to seem very generous. But when you have hundreds of thousands of dollars and you're taking out tens of thousands a week, you'll look like the richest son of a gun in the world.
Who's Young Money?
Got money,
Yeah.
and you know it.
Yeah.
Take it.
Let me tell you how it works. This is really basic. Once every week, if necessary, if possibly necessary, if you really have to, if there's like a lollipop, or if you get richer, a car that you just gotta have, you can take out only 10, and I don't count it, 10% of your entire bankroll. That's what you have at home, what you have in your bank. That's what you have everywhere. Only 10% of that. So if you got $500 on PayPal and $600 on frickin' bank and all this other kind of money, then you could take out a larger 10%, which I'm not going to do math in my head. You could do a larger 10% than if you only had $10. $10, $1. $100, $10. And so on and so forth. You can use the calculator because I don't feel like it. Now let me tell you something. This only works if you follow it. Whatever you have to do to follow it, you know, if you got to make a ringtone saying, hey, be cheap. And eventually you end up being generous because you got like $1 million and you're taking out like 100,000 a week, you know. If you get to $1 million, that's kind of hard. But let's say you have $10,000, you can take out $1,000, I think. Yeah, $1,000. So just wait till you get more money, and then it encourages you to want to make money, because the more money you make, the more money you can spend. So like, let's say I made $200. Well, hot darn dangity do, I can freaking take out $20 this week if I absolutely need to. Don't do it every week because then you run out of money. Now who needs to spend that kind of money every week though? I'm talking about kids. Adults, you're screwed because you got bills and stuff. Now with adults, if you're an adult watching this video, let me tell you this. You can do this with your spending free money, okay? So like, if you want to determine how much free money you have after being all done paying your bills and paying child support because you got a divorce and all this other stuff, then what you can do is calculate your spending money by how much you have in your whole bankroll. So let's say after everything, after you're spending, you're giving all the money away, and you look at your bank account, you're like, I only got $100. Well, you can take out $10 for the week. Boom! There you go. And that's how to be the cheapest, generous person there will ever be next to Bill Gates.
Who's Young Money?
Got